one steak biltong. I want to take it with me because we're going to Italy on Saturday on a ski trip with the school, and it's all pasta. So I'll just show you how I'm going to do it. I'm just going to trim off that bit of fat. Just pull off actually. Sorry, one-handed. And then in there I've got balsamic vinegar. And if you give me a sec, I'm just going to hold on before I do that. I'm going to add, so I've got balsamic vinegar. I'm going to add some red wine vinegar. And anything else I can find, I'll get back to you in a sec. Okay, so balsamic vinegar, red wine vinegar. Oh, spilt that. Pop him in. And put him in the fridge for an hour to marinate. And then we'll come back. Make sure he's covered. Brilliant. There we go. So yeah, in the fridge for an hour, then we're going to season it. Right. One hand, phone in the other. 2 seconds. Fridge. If anybody doesn't know what a fridge is, this is a fridge. There we go. I'm not being sarcastic, I'm just having a bit of a fun. Okay, now I'm going to make up the spices, if I can find them. Okay, spices. What's that one? I can't even see what that says now. Aracia rub. I want to try this. By Whole Foods, nothing to do with them. Chilean style rub with cumin, coriander, onion and garlic. Because you can use whatever you want. I'm just playing. I just have experiment with anything. Whole black peppercorns, so I'm going to crush them and put them in it. And then of course Himalayan salt, that's what I'm using. Pink salt, yeah. So once it's cured, put this on. Not too much salt, not too much of everything, just enough. Both sides. And then I'll let that hang. Or I've got a dryer over here. Excuse the mess, because we dry our own onion, mushrooms as well. So that's our dryer. So I'll get a rack cleaned, put one in the bottom, and then I'll dry it, and that should be ready overnight really, or even 2 days, I don't really mind. See what that's like. So, but first I'll wait till it's cured for an hour, take it out of the fridge, then I will put the herbs and spices on, and then we'll put it in the dryer. Going to be in the shadow. Okay, 2 hours, turned it in an hour. Now I'm going to pop it out. This is the fastest biltong in the West. On a towel. I'm going to get rid of this. Down the sinky. So I'm going to put the herbs as well. Sorry, oop. I just broke that. No. It's already broken, wasn't it? Yep. Okay, so I'm just going to pat this dry, and then I'm going to put the herbs on. I'll show you in a sec. Okay, pat dry. I'm still going to have to put. I'm going to have to get a tripod for this. So I'm using my phone. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to grind some salt and pepper into the dish and some herbs, and then I'll show you. Okay, I've done a very slight sprinkling. I'm just going to get a bit of this. This smells amazing. Wow, that's going to be a different flavoured biltong. That's what I'm doing it for. I'm just going to I want to see what it's like. So, pop him in. Should be it. Whoa, nice. Okay, and I'll do the same this side. Jane, would you mind holding the camera for me? I suppose you have to come this side because of the light. Thank you very much. There. So, not too much salt, just a bit. And then pepper. Just a sprinkling. And then this.
Where are you going to put it?
And in the dryer behind us. You know, the dryer. I've shown you in the picture over there.
Oh, that'll dry, okay.
Yeah, that worked real well, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
So this is this.
Mushrooms in somewhere.
Yeah, I'm going to use a few fresh one, clean one. So we had a few. This smells beautiful. This will be really interesting what this turns out like.
Is that chili?
No, it's not chili. No, it's I did say Whole Foods. What's that say?
Harissa.
Harissa rub. So I've shown them on the video. Yeah, so it's stuff rubbed with cumin, coriander, onion, and garlic. So that's going to taste, I reckon, amazing. So put some more herbs on that, and then that's ready for the dryer in a second. Okay. Okay. So in the drying rack, I'm going to put a few of these herbs on top. Save wasting them. Okay. And so about the video, we've set it to 6 hours. What was the temperature you said, Jane? It was the lowest, wasn't it? 35 degrees.
Yeah.
At 6 hours. Pop the lid on. That's just warm. That looks yummy, doesn't it? That looks good. See what that's like in the morning. And I'll let you know what it tastes like. So yeah, I've got to put the lid on. Get the lid there, please. Thank you.
Get rid of the mushroom bits at the bottom.
Yeah, I got rid of them. We usually dry mushrooms because we do foraging with it as well. And it's a brilliant bit of kit. It actually works really well. So I'll see what it's like with this biltong. This is a rump, not a rump steak. This is a sirloin steak I'm using. Sorry about the shadow. Yeah, so I'll let you know what it's like. It should be really tender. We'll see what it turns out like, especially these herbs on it, because I'm really excited to try it. Anyway, 6 hours, see what happens. Okay, it's 6:30 in the morning. Getting ready for work. I'll just put it back on again for 6 hours. It's not nowhere near ready yet. It's still very. I'm going to turn it over. Like so. Timer. Let's have a look. I might just turn it off for a second and reset it. And then we'll put the lid on, let it go again from the. Well, I could do it for another 6 hours now. Temperature. I think you have to set it beforehand. Give me a sec. At least so you have to turn it off, so you have to hold it. Right. So that's 10 hours. Temperature 70. So I'll drop that down. Minus. Do it at 40. Timer is on 10. Leave it at that. Temperature done. Right. Alright, it's all good to go around. Right. Lid on. Let's see what it's like in 10 hours. So, it should still be ready when I come from work. Okay, it's been, what did I say, 10 hours this morning, so it's now 5 o'clock, so it went off at 4. What time did I put it on? 6. Yeah, so it's gone off at 4. Oops, sorry. I think it's not far off, it's nearly there, it's still warm, but I think it needs another couple of hours, maybe 3 at the most, so we're going to go out in a bit. So I'm going to leave it for another 3 hours, and then, as you can see, I'm not going to leave all this on. You'll take some of this off. You don't need all this on. Collecting the bottom. So timer. What are we looking at? Oop. Comes Andrew. Right. So minus. Hours 30, that'll do. Okay. think that'll do it. Okay, finished product, 24 hours. So this is the fastest biltong in the West. That's what I'm going to call it anyway, I think. So if you just give me a second, I will just do a few slices and see what it looks like on the inside. Just give me a sec. There you go. Took a bit of slicing through. I think, me personally, it needs to be dried. You can tell me if I'm wrong or right. I think it needs to be dried longer. Not so much under heat, but under its sort of own sort of atmosphere. Like here, I've got a biltong box, a drying box, and I think that would be better because it still looks very, correct me if I'm wrong, still very meaty. Is that silly? So I can get this in focus. Yeah? So you're still going to eat a bit of raw meat with, but we'll try it. I'm taking it with me. I'll try a bit now if you just give me a sec. I'll find a nice piece. Let's just take a chunk out of this one. Wow, okay. First things first, it's bloody gorgeous. Secondly, it's very tender. It's actually a sirloin steak I've done. Will I do this way again? Yes. But I'm also going to try it with a couple of steaks and do it in the biltong box, and we'll give that another go on another video. Hope you enjoyed. Thumbs up if you like the vid. Share, like, subscribe. And this is alright. It's good. Catch you next vid. All the best.